This has led them to fear for their health and even forced them to close their establishments earlier than usual, as they and their employees are severely affected thereby. The concerned residents also claim that the members of garbage collection unit physically segregate the trash every day along F. Reynoso Street, which causes the leachate to seep through the plastic bags in which they are placed. This directly causes the foul odor to permeate within the immediate vicinity. In response, Engineer Gaspar Acosta said the garbage collection in the area is made twice a day, which is in the morning and in the afternoon. In view of the sheer multitude of households and establishments that they need to serve, they can only collect the garbage in the area twice daily. Engineer Gaspar likewise raised the concern of non-segregation of waste materials, which results to the on-site segregation by members of the garbage collection unit. Mr. Bernabe said that while the LGU is exerting its efforts to properly manage the garbage collection, he called on the different stakeholders and business owners to police their ranks, as discipline will play a key role in addressing the current situation. The representative of Nepo Mall in person of Ms. Samson said that they have secured additional manpower to address the concern of proper waste segregation. Unfortunately, there are tenants and customers of the mall that do not comply with their requirement. She recommended a stricter implementation of the Solid Waste Management Ordinance as a possible deterrent to those tenants who will not comply with the law. Engineer Gaspar explained that under the said ordinance, no collection should be made if the trash is not properly segregated. While they initially implemented the ordinance, it resulted in the non-collection and garbage began to pile up. He committed that he will stop the on-site segregation being done by the garbage collectors, which was a concern raised earlier by the concerned residents. Dr. Uson reminded the body of the dire effects which might result from the improper disposal of waste materials, ranging from health and environmental concerns. There being no other matters to be discussed, the dialogue was concluded 10 o'clock in the morning. Recommendation: it is recommended that follow-up dialogues be conducted on regular intervals to monitor the garbage concerns of the residents and business establishment owners along F. Reynoso Street, Poblacion.
Okay, very well said. Shall we set a date or just defer, archive muna natin, no?
Siguro i-archive muna.
Archive natin. Siguro after 3 months siguro, let's evaluate, di ba? So, Councilor Michelle Sison Segundera, the chairperson on Environment and Sanitation, as moves for the adoption of this committee report, and the said issue be set for dialogue maybe 3 months from now, so December, January, February, maybe mid-February, to give an assessment if there was change or meron bang pagbabago, meron bang na-improve o hindi. Kasi syempre, we are a city and early on, dapat ma-review rin siguro natin yung ordinansa ng solid waste, yung implementation niya. Kasi kung hindi natin didisiplinahin yung mga kababayan natin regarding trash, we might be too late when we want to solve the problem. So, any objection to that? No, hearing none, the said committee report is hereby adopted, and the said dialogue is set on February, mid-February, to give an assessment if there has been change or amendments. Kindly also for the Secretariat, let us evaluate alongside with our chairperson the existing solid waste management ordinance and maybe the status of our sanitation code. Okay, so next item. Next item.
Next item is the joint committee report from the dialogue held on November 4 regarding the proposed ordinance mandating all private and public cemeteries within the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan to designate grave sites for COVID-19 related deaths.
Councilor Cyril Radoc. Anyone would like to report? I think Councilor Cyril Radoc is experiencing technical difficulty. Councilor Dalia, gusto niyo pong may copy po ba kayo dyan? Hello? Hello? Naka-mute po, Councilor Dalia. Yan.
Okay na po.
Ayan po. Gusto niyo po mag-report?
Sige po, Vice.
Sige po.
The hearing was conducted by this committee on November 4, 2020. Present were yours truly, Berna Rabago, Vice Mayor Anton Miguel Y. Perez, representatives from the CDRRMO, St. Joseph Cathedral, Gethsemane Garden of Remembrance, and Alo Cemetery. Matters taken during the hearing were as follows. Bury the remains of victims of COVID in Memorial Park. DOH suggested that remains of PUI victims must be cremated. Remains of PUI victims must be buried 6 feet below the ground. Every funeral parlor must prepare 2 halls ready for the disposition of COVID victims, and there must be a separate lot site for the remains of COVID victims. Engineer Wilson Camba has informed this committee that they encountered problems regarding the remains of COVID victims. There were instances when bereaved relatives of victims of COVID often called their office at midnight or at dawn, informing the latter that they are going to bury the remains of the relatives who are victims of COVID within 12 hours. According to Pastor Marius Manzano, and based on this orientation, he has attended with the provincial office and the provision of Section 21 of PD 856, there are ways to rest the remains of suspected victims of communicable disease, which may either be cremation or 6 feet burial below or under the ground, and all in public cemetery, of which the family of the victim may choose either. Memorial Park under such law falls under the category of public cemetery, and communicable diseases do not only confine with COVID, but it may include Ebola, SARS, or AIDS. As to the casket to be used for this purpose, Pastor Manzano also stated that a wood like that being used by the municipalities of Agno, Mabini, Bolinao, and Sual would do as casket of the remains, provided it is hermetically sealed. The guidelines provided by our city is metal casket. Hence, Pastor Manzano asked to consider the use of wood.
Sa second page po.
With the appeal of Pastor Manzano, the city vice mayor stressed that there would be no problem on the part of our city if the use of wood as casket will be considered by the DOH. The city vice mayor inquired if this contagious, communicable, or transferable disease emanating from the COVID would still spread if a COVID victim had already been cremated or buried 6 feet below the ground. According to Pastor Manzano, it is no longer transferable since the virus is already dead by that time. In addition, the city vice mayor suggested to funeral parlor homes to at least prepare the 2 halls ready for COVID victims. With that suggestion, the Garden of Remembrance and Gethsemane readily agreed with such suggestion. As to penalties, there is a need to provide the corresponding penalties in order to sanction establishments engaged in this specific business and to penalize violators. In view of the above findings, this committee hereby moves for the adoption of the committee report and the measure be scheduled for another committee hearing.
Okay. Just to clarify some amendments to the committee report. First off, please include in the committee report the reason why Sangguniang is passing this certain ordinance. That the mere reason for this is ngayon kapag meron pong biglaan kailangan ilibing sa ating lungsod na mga kababayan natin, doon po sila nililibing sa public cemetery. So bilang isang option po, kung gusto po ng pamilya na sila po ay ilibing sa isang memorial park or meron po silang life plan sa isang memorial park or funeral area, ay meron po sila sanang option na kumbaga doon sila ililibing. Siyempre, kung yung pamilya ay kumbaga may option na ilagay sa public cemetery, pwede rin po sa private. So yun po yung purpose ng ordinansang ito, ay para po maging katuwang natin itong mga private parks na kung saan pwede natin mailibing ng maayos ang ating mga COVID-related deaths. Pangalawa po, kindly amend yung mga wrong grammar, especially po yung na-duplicate ata yung COVID doon sa number 5. There must be a separate lot site for remains of COVID victims. COVID. Okay, and then lastly, doon po sa nabanggit kanina na at least prepare 2 holes, kindly change the term 2 holes to, parang hindi kasi maganda pakinggan eh. Just prepare to maybe 2 burial sites. And if I remember correctly, the representative from Gethsemane, Pastor Marius, mentioned that wala namang problema sa kanila, but the Garden of Remembrance did not give an answer. Para for the record, para malinaw, baka sabihin we are putting words in their mouth. So, Gethsemane, sabi nila walang problema as long as yun po yung mapag-usapan at gusto ng city. Pero si Garden of Remembrance po, hindi po pa nagbigay ng comment, but also signified na kung ano po yung mas ikabubuti sa city ay gagawin naman po at magko-comply naman po silang lahat. So yun lang po. Any other amendments? So with that, Councilor Dalia De Leon moves for the adoption of this committee report. And may we schedule already a public hearing next week? O 2 weeks? Councilor Dalia, shall we... Diyan po si Councilor.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move to schedule for the public hearing 2 weeks after.
Shall we, okay lang sa tayo, November siguro 18? November 18 ng hapon?
18.
Ay, meron ba tayo schedule na ba tayo?
Meron tayong November 18 pero 4 AM.
So, shall we schedule November 18 ng mga 1:30? Ganun?
Okay.
November 18, 1:30 p.m. That's Enrique Braganza. So, Councilor Dalia De Leon moves for the adoption of this committee report and set a public hearing regarding the said ordinance on November 18, 1:30 p.m. at the Plaza Enrique Braganza. Okay po. Next item. Please invite again the same people and invite the public to join us in our deliberation. Next item po, Madam Secretary.
Now proceed to the business of the day. Under unfinished business, we have the request for a resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to enter into a memorandum of agreement by and between the city government of the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan and the Convoy of Hope Philippines Incorporated for the implementation of the Integrated Child Nutrition and Development Program in the City of Alaminos.
Before we proceed, na overlook ko yung next doon sa ating committee report kanina, na i-include rin pala doon sa committee report regarding doon sa burial sites na i-change yung title. Yung new title is an ordinance establishing burial sites for deaths caused by communicable diseases in all public cemeteries and private memorial parks gardens in the city of Alaminos. So yun po yung new working title natin. So okay, we proceed. That's for the record. Regarding the unfinished business, nabasa na po ba natin yung company profile nung Hope Philippines? O hindi next session pa natin to?
Hindi ko po nababasa pa guys yung
I think shall we defer to our next session? Shall we defer it? So Councilor Pino talk.
I move, Mr. Chair, that we defer action on this issue to our next session.
So Councilor Doc, because we moved by Councilor Doc. Any seconded by Councilor Dali De Leon to defer the said item in our next regular session. Okay, next item. Next item, Madam Secretary.
Under new business, we have the second reading of the proposed ordinance enacting supplemental budget number 5 of the local government unit of the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan for the operation of the city government.
Anong bakuwasan?
Shall we third reading?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move that the measure be scheduled for third and final reading during our next regular session.
Okay, it has been moved by Councilor Cirilo Doc. Any second? Seconded by Councilor De Leon, Councilor Secundera, and Councilor Bowling to calendar the said ordinance for third and final reading in our next regular session. Any objection? Hearing none, the said ordinance is scheduled for third and final reading in our next regular session. Next item.
Second reading of the proposed ordinance amending ordinance number 2005-22 entitled An Ordinance Adopting a Comprehensive Transportation and Traffic Regulations for the Administration and Enforcement, providing penalties for violation thereof, and for the repeal of all ordinances in conflict therewith and providing for other purposes.
Councilor Raul Bacay, shall we schedule a committee hearing on the 18th? Councilor, kaya pa ba? 18? Kaya pa ba? 18. Ma'am Sec, kaya natin?
Okay lang sir, pag committee hearing lang naman yung iba.
Yeah, sige. So, nag-usap naman ni Councilor Raul Bacay. Councilor Raul Bacay moves to schedule a committee hearing regarding the said ordinance on November 18, 3:30. 3:30, 3 o'clock. May public hearing, no? 3 p.m. na lang. 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Seconded by Councilor. Pwede pakimute po si Councilor Ranoy ata yun. So i-repeat ko lang, committee hearing on November 18, 3 p.m. regarding the traffic ordinance. Okay, next item, Madam Secretary.
Invitees po.
Invitees natin would be our DILG, our POSO, our market supervisor, PNP, and legal officer. Yun na muna. Invite sa ba natin BPLO? Di na? Siguro si Sir Max. Sir Max sa tricycle operators. Okay, next item, Madam Secretary.
Second reading of the proposed ordinance requiring all applicants for marriage license in the city of Alaminos to plant trees in designated areas within the city.
Councilor Season. Secundera. Sorry, Season Secundera. Nakamute po. Councilor, nakamute.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Mr. Chair, I respectfully request that another committee hearing be conducted in relation to the said ordinance in view of the proposed revisions and amendments on the original version as manifested in the change of the proposed title. Kung pwede po, November 23 po.
Wait lang po November 23, Monday. Can you do 1:30 na lang? Hapon na lang? Okay lang.
Okay po.
Okay. So, Councilor Segundera, the Chairman on Environment, schedules another committee hearing regarding the said item on November 23, 1:30 p.m. Thank you. Next item, Madam Secretary. Madam Sec.
Resolution endorsing to the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation through Honorable Andrea D. Domingo, Chairman and CEO, the request for funding assistance amounting to 45 million for the construction of a permanent evacuation center and multi-purpose building in the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan.
Any motion?
Mr. Chair, I move that the measure be adopted.
It's been moved by Councilor Cirilo Doc. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Season, Councilor George Valera. Seconded by all for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Next item.
Resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to execute a deed of acceptance for the vitamins and medicines donated by Pascual Laboratories Inc. to the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan.
Councilor Segundera, shall we adopt the resolution?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of the adoption of the said resolution.
It has been moved by the councilor, the author of the resolution, Councilor Michelle Season Segundera, seconded by Councilor Oscar Bolling, Councilor Ranoy, Councilor De Leon, and Councilor Season for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. So to give recognition to the effort of Councilor Michelle, we should also have a dialogue na dun sa pirmahan ng deed of acceptance. Sana makapunta ka rin para to represent the Sanggunian in the transaction between the LGU and the Pascual Laboratory. Thank you, Councilor Michelle.
Thank you.
Next item.
Resolution approving the additional partial list of specific projects funded out of the 20% development fund amounting to 2,968,717 pesos and 90 centavos, and the special purpose appropriation amounting to 2,930,196 pesos and 29 centavos of the city of Alaminos for calendar year 2020.
Any motion?
Mr. Chair, I move that the proposed measure be adopted.
It's been moved by Councilor Radok, seconded by Councilor Oscar Bolling for the adoption of the said resolution. Also seconded by Councilor Noy and Councilor Fontanera. Any objection? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Next item, Madam Secretary.
Resolution approving the utilization of the unexpended balances of dormant funds or accounts held in trust by the city government of Alaminos amounting to 717,115 pesos to support programs and projects in response to COVID-19 pandemic.
Oh, yes, Mr. Chair. I move that the proposed measure be adopted.
It's been moved by Councilor Doc. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Ranoy and Councilor Segundera for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Amendment, discussion. Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Siguro yung budget nito, i-check na natin sa supplemental. Hindi pa naman i-appropriate. Next item, Madam Secretary.
Resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to execute a deed of donation for property, plant, and equipment as listed under Annex A thereof from the city government in favor of the recipient barangays, associations, or schools of the Alaminos City Schools Division.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move that the above measure be adopted.
Been moved by Councilor Cirilo Rodoc, seconded by Councilor Rabago, Councilor Apple Bacay, Councilor Segundera, Councilor Ranoy, and Councilor Dali De Leon for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Madam Secretary, kindly specify kung ilan yung items dun sa Annex A, kung ilan yung total na i-donate. Paki-include sa body ng resolution. Next item.
Resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to donate 9 units of cell phone to Barangay Alos, Alaminos City, Pangasinan.
Who is the cluster kagawad for Barangay Alos?
Ako, Mr. Chair, I move that the measure be adopted.
Yeah, it has been moved by Councilor Cirilo Rodoc, the cluster kagawad of Barangay Alos, seconded by Councilor Segundera, Councilor Apple Bacay, Councilor Oscar Bowling, and Councilor Cesar and Councilor Ranoy for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Next item.
Resolution declaring operative as a whole day. So barangay and SK supplemental budgets of Barangay Alos, o Barangay Amangbangan, Bued, Dulacac, San Antonio, Inirangan, and Lucap.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move that the proposed resolution be adopted.
Okay, it has been moved by Councilor Cirilo Rodoc, seconded by Councilor Apple Bacay for the adoption of and Councilor Oscar Bowling and Councilor De Leon and Councilor Ranoy for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Next item.
Announcement reminders.
Wala na.
So,
Wala na?
finally po, natanggap na po natin yung tatlong approval ng ating tatlong ordinances. Ordinance prescribing the guidelines for the implementation of preemptive or forced evacuation during man-made or natural disasters in the city of Alaminos in pursuant to Sangguniang Panlalawigan Resolution number 969-2020 and for Sangguniang Panlalawigan Resolution number 970-2020 declaring ordinance number 2020-21 titled an ordinance strengthening the Barangay Council for the protection of children of all barangays in the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan by providing incentives through the institutionalization of most child-friendly barangay awards enacted within the conferred powers ng Sangguniang Panlunsod, and of course, the ordinance institutionalizing a comprehensive program for children with special needs, thereby granting financial assistance and providing funds therefore.
Okay, congratulations to the sponsors, Councilor Segundera, Councilor Apple Bacay, and of course, Councilor Caroline Season na talagang matagalan niyang pina-project ito. And to all the Sangguniang members, of course, kung wala po ang approval at ang wisdom ninyong lahat, ay hindi po natin magagawa itong mga measures po na ito. Any other announcements, mga kasama? Announcing any other announcements? Kung wala na, Councilor Bernabe, shall you do the honor?
Yes, Mr. Presiding Officer, if there are no more items to discuss, I move for the adjournment of our regular session.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilor Bernabe, seconded by Councilor Apple Bacay and Councilor Segundera. For the adjournment of today's regular Zoom session. I now call this Zoom session adjourned. Thank you po. Maraming salamat. Picture ba? Picture. Papasukin mo sila sa ano. Pakipatay na yung Facebook Live. O yan.